You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Oh, man. Thursday morning. Boogie woogie time. Good morning, Montgomery County. How y'all doing? I'm going to button up my shirt here so I can look professional. It is Thursday. It is overcast. It's supposed to rain, somebody said, and I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I can't change it. If God wants it to rain, it's going to rain. If God wants it to storm hard, it's going to storm hard. If God wants it to be pretty, it's going to be pretty. I got an umbrella. I don't melt when I get wet. Besides, sugar lumps up anyway, so, I'll just be lumpy because I'm so sweet. When I'm at Fearless Boxing and I'm at that mural behind me and there's Muhammad Ali, I revert to Muhammad Ali and say, I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. And I want to start doing the decon, foregone, more power to you. See, I'm showing my age because I remember those commercials. How many of y'all remember Muhammad Ali doing decon, foregone commercials? Raise your hand. Alrighty then. Nobody raised their hands. That's nice. Eric Estes, if you're out there, raise your hand because you're old, dude. I know you remember. Rachel, if you're listening, well, you're not old, but you might remember. So, man, it's a great day today. It really stinks that I can't go to the
Law Enforcement Memorial.
Law Enforcement, National Police Law Enforcement Memorial goes on at 11:30. Hi, there goes Pamela. See you, Pamela. She's walking by. She was coming by to talk, but I had like 30 seconds to get inside here. And so I'm not snubbing you. I was late. So she thought I was snubbing her.
She's cursing your name outside.
Well, I was late. I'm always early, and I was late. And I couldn't say hi, and I was on the phone with somebody in Houston. And God, I'm just being a jerk today. I'm sorry. But no, 11:30, Heritage Plaza, the National Police Memorial Service. Conroe Police Department's going to be there. I was there. I think I missed it last year, or maybe I was there last year. There's bagpipes. And man, when you hear bagpipes when it's in regards to law enforcement, you hear them for a lot of, firefighter things. It's beautiful sound, but it's also sad because a lot of times you hear those when we've lost somebody, when somebody's gone down, first responder. So it's emotional to a lot of people. I know that they'll probably have a few families there of people that have been lost. A lot of people may not know personally of somebody who's been lost in the line of duty, but it still affects you. You see it. It hurts a community. We've been blessed that we haven't had that happen in a long time. We haven't had an officer go down in the line of duty such as, gunfire, something traumatic. I believe the last one we lost, and it was a big loss, don't get me wrong, but we lost somebody in East County, I believe, in a high-speed chase. And that was the line of duty, and that's still dramatic, and that's still traumatic. So let's just hope that we can go 100 years or more. But if you guys get a chance to go down there, it's a pretty cool service. It's very humbling. It's very cool. So I shared yesterday's show. We had Lauren and Fallon from Wiesner on here. Oh, my God. I shared it this morning from YouTube. Folks, you got to go to Montgomery County Lifestyle or go to YouTube channel and go to Montgomery County Lifestyle YouTube channel and find it because they were fun. Fallon was singing. Didn't know that she was a potential future singer here. Maybe she's got a record deal coming up soon. Fallon, if you're listening, yeah, I got you. And even though you brought me some cool little macaroon things from Conroe Coffee, and Lauren just was working those two dimples, and she's smart. She's like Velociraptor smart. She's just nice. She's intelligent. She's got that sweet face, but man, I just got a feeling if you do something wrong, she's got you. So, but Wiesner's very involved in the community. Guys, if you can get out to Conroe High School today from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., go to Conroe High School and test drive any one of their incredible Buick GMC vehicles. No strings attached. There are no salesmen out there. No salesman. Must be 21 or older, licensed driver. You test drive. For every test drive, up to 100 test drives, Buick will give $10 to Conroe High School project graduation. So 10 times 100 is $1,000. If we get 500 people to test drive in 5 hours, come on, man, 500 people? That's because they retroactive go $20 a test drive. That's $10,000 they'll give to Project Graduation. So go to Montgomery County Lifestyle, go watch, go listen. The show yesterday, it was fun. It was cool. Don't really know a whole lot more to talk about right now other than we've got a great show today. We've got a fun lineup. We have Sherry Morgan of the Conroe Convention and Visitors Bureau here. Going to talk about their new app. Hello, app right here. It goes on your phone. It gives you information about where to go, where to stay, where to play, what's going on, events, this and that, a whole lot more. She's going to tell you in detail. You want to download it, even if you live here, because you can help your friends and family find out about things to come visit. You can find out what's going on. There's so many businesses that have not utilized a free opportunity to let the Conroe Convention and Visitors Bureau tell the world about you. Their job is to tell a story about Conroe and surrounding areas. They want your story. So tune in and listen. And then later on in the half hour, we're going to have some wild girls. This, I tell you what, you wish this was live today, video. I don't. We need that 7-second button. Because we're going to have 3 women in here talking about their 30-year class reunion. And they've already told me that what happened Saturday night at Martin's Hall stays at Martin's Hall. And certain photos need to be reviewed before they go and they go on the cutting room floor. So we got a fun show today, folks. Just remember, go get some coffee, relax, lighten up, have some fun. Have some fun. Make somebody smile today. Make yourself smile today. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to dive right in with Sherry Morgan of the Conroe Convention Bureau. You're listening to Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate, and we will be right back.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Folks, we're back. Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate. Woo! I had a good time this morning. Here's what I want to give a shout out to. Commissioner Mike Metter called me yesterday, invited me to his annual breakfast. That's okay that I was the last one to be invited. I'm not offended by that. And I asked him, I said, hey, do you want me to bring my camera, bring my rig, take some pictures for you and promote it? He goes, nope. I want you to come relax and have fun. This isn't about me. This isn't about pictures. This isn't about a political thing. This is just quiet. So I got there this morning, and I get my usual handshake and hug from him and his wife, Janie, and a lot of other people. And I said, are you sure? Do you want me to do a quick little video of you thanking everybody that came out afterwards? He said, I appreciate that. Maybe I should, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I don't want to offend anybody who couldn't make it. Or, you know what? I sometimes forget. Maybe I forgot to invite somebody I should have, or they didn't know about it. He said, let's just have fun today, and let's be together as a group. So thank you, Commissioner Metter. That made me feel special, but it made me understand that, you know what? You're not about you. You're about your community. And that's pretty cool, dude. So, all right. Wild woman number 1, Sherry Morgan of the Conroe Convention and Visitors Bureau. How you doing?
I am awesome.
See there? She's awesome. So, you got some interesting information for us about the CVB, don't you?
I do. We have partnered with a company out of Austin called Visit Widget, and they have afforded us the opportunity to have a dedicated PLAYINCONROE app that we can now offer to residents and visitors that help them plan out an itinerary for fun in Conroe.
So let's back up to that. Tell me briefly what the CVB does for Conroe. Therefore, why is this app so important? Because I can see a huge importance for people that work and do business here in this app.
Sure. The Convention and Visitors Bureau, we're a part of the city, but we are different in that we don't receive any of our funding, none of our salary, our rent, none of that comes out of the general fund. We are fully funded by hotel occupancy tax. So that's how we differ. We're actually a moneymaker for the city, and we serve as a sort of the advertising agency for the city. So we have digital and print marketing presence, state, regionally, and nationally, and we help promote Conroe. We want to bring people here, have them stay in our hotels, have them experience all the great things that there are to do in Conroe.
So then the app, how is the app going to play? What do you want the app to do? What is the mission of the app?
The app is to make the end user's experience easier. We want to make it easy for them to learn of great places to go, of neat things to do, the best ways to get there, sort of get more of a travel like a local feel, see what the, where the locals go to eat lunch, that sort of thing. And I guess to backtrack even further, in October, we relaunched our website, which is www.PLAYINCONROE.com.
www. Play in Conroe.
PLAYINCONROE.
So easy to remember, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Play in Conroe. You wanna come play in Conroe.
That's right. That's what we want you to do. And in that redesign, it's a beautiful new website. It's very graphically intensive, but one of the most important things that it allowed us to do was to empower the end user and local businesses to really control their own narrative and how they are represented to our viewing public on the website. So anybody in the community can submit an event for our calendar. We maintain the most current and comprehensive event calendar for the city of Conroe, so you can always come to our webpage and see what's happening. And then also the same holds true for business listings. So if you are a business owner, you can submit, and it's really easy to do. You just fill out form fields and upload pictures. It comes to my desk, and I approve it. And once I approve it, it's instantly published, and it's out there. And if you want to change it, you can change it just as easily. So those were two of the features that we loved the most about the new website. They weren't being that well utilized, though. So when Visit Widget approached us, and what the app does, there is an actual widget on the homepage of PlayInConroe.com. If you log in and create an account and then go to your iTunes app or Google Play Store and download the app, you can build an itinerary. The app will pull from our social media feeds across all platforms, so you can view what's happening in Conroe via social media. It'll pull up events from the event calendar, and then it'll also pull up our business listings as well. So from that, you can build your own itinerary and save it, and then it'll take you into a mapping location. So it'll pull up Joe's Italian Pizza and Pasta on Fraser. It'll mark it on your map, and then if you want to go from there and you want to go to 7 Acres, it's going to show you the most direct route to do that. And you can save that itinerary, and then the end user can then in turn go and share it on their own social media, or they can email it to somebody privately, or if they have a great meal somewhere, or if they hear about a great restaurant, they can go in and they can tag it and make sure that they remember that the next time they're trying to decide where to go to lunch or dinner.
And this is really hot. It's not just, it's cool now, CVB, but I mean, restaurants are giving their own apps. Realtors have their own apps. All kinds of companies are making their own apps. That's one of the big, and I think it's kind of overdone in some ways. I see people getting marketed to that you need an app, you need your own app. And I don't think they do, but hey, that's not for me to decide. But for the CVB, for Convention Bureau, abso-freaking-lutely. Because here's the one thing that a lot of people don't know, and I didn't find out till we got closer. I don't remember the dollar amount, but millions and millions of dollars a year are being spent by the state of Texas to promote tourism within the state of Texas from residents in the state of Texas and from outside, but they're promoting it to explore and experience Texas. So what that's doing is, yeah, we want people from Oklahoma to come in and experience Texas, but the caveat to that, the side thing to that is, somebody in Amarillo is finding out about Conroe. Somebody in Dallas who's never been down here, do I go stay in Galveston at the beach? Or there's a lake. What's this Lake Conroe? Do I go to Lake Conroe, which is water, or do I go to the Gulf Coast? So if you guys present that story, and if you show all the wonderful restaurants and the boats and the hotels and the movie theaters and the Crichton Theater and and Conroe Coffee, on and on and on and on and on, then maybe they'll pick us. And then as they're looking at it and they go to your website and see that app, then maybe that draws them in. Did I kind of go with what y'all are thinking there?
Yeah, you did. And I think one of the things that we encounter most commonly, and I was actually born in Cleveland, but raised in Conroe. And sometimes it is challenging for residents to view this community as a vacation destination for outsiders. But the fact is that in 2015, over $15 million was spent in this county, in Conroe, not just Montgomery County, so you can't say it was the Woodlands, but $15 million in Conroe alone in travel and tourism receipts.
Wow.
So there is a distinctive economic impact. Tourism is an economic driver for the state, and it follows true for the county and for the city as well. So people are coming. I can guarantee you that they're coming. They're coming from Canada. They're coming from Germany. They're coming from Missouri.
Back up a minute, because this is funny, but what is the big draw from Germany to here?
Birding.
Birding. Did you guys know that? There are tons of people from Germany that come here because we have special birds that they never get to see.
Yeah, Conroe sits at the intersection of migratory paths. And because of our topography, we've got the lake and we've got forest. And then we've got, the open roadways. Our topography allows for us to have just in one location lots of different variations of birds that most people don't get to see. And whether they're long-term residents or whether they're just migrating, north and south and just stopping through, those birds are a big draw for us, specifically the red-cockaded woodpecker, which is at Goodrich-Jones State Forest. They are home to the state's largest concentration of the red-cockaded woodpecker, which is endangered.
And that's so funny because somebody go, I could care less, but that draws tourism dollars. A stinking bird, man. Isn't that cool?
Yep. And
I thought it was our radio show, but anyway, that's another story.
He's really not even that pretty.
Yeah.
Not a pretty bird. But people love him.
Yeah.
He's got a great personality.
Yeah. Kind of like
Me, yeah.
and Jake.
Yeah.
Not from State Farm, but the intern. So tell me some more. Tell me some more as far as what do you want to see the app? What are some things that you want to see the app drive? What are some of the end results? And I know a lot of it's not always what's their ROI. A lot of it you can't always see. So what do you hope that it does?
The most important thing for me that I hope we can succeed with the app is to really encourage and motivate and incentivize business owners to utilize that functionality to get some great images out there, to get their message out, to run specials. One thing that we are lacking in that most vacation destinations aren't, we don't offer a lot of coupons for travelers. We don't offer a lot of deals. Sometimes it doesn't even need to be a big dollar amount. Perception is reality. So if somebody were to say you get a free iced tea with every lunch if you show an out-of-state driver's license, most people are charging, $1.75, $2 for iced tea that's costing them 3 cents to make. If you're giving that to somebody for free, it's not like your kids aren't going to be able to go to college that year. So it's not a loss leader for you, but we don't, if we could encourage businesses and restaurants and different places to encourage tourists and let them know that they are welcome in our community. And you're so welcome that we're willing to give you a discount or to, welcome you in and just show them that Texas hospitality, that's what we're known for.
Well, and that's what we're known for. I've had friends tell me this when I've traveled around. I worked for CarMax for 16 years, transferred to 5 locations in 8 years. And the one thing that I'll never forget each place was every time I went, it wasn't the people that said they wanted to go to Texas. It wasn't the people who said, oh, you talk funny. It was the people that told me they had been to Texas, and they said the people are so stinking nice. So then I fast forward to the presentation by one of the professors from A&M, and that's what he said, one of the real surveys, one of the scientific data was collected, and that was the number one draw to Texas for tourists and people moving here and thinking about was that the people, overwhelming majority of the people were so nice and they remembered the people. That's cool.
It's really cool. And the state is really invested in that, in promoting that and nurturing that. There is a state-driven program, hospitality program, that you can become certified in. It's run through the extension agencies, but it's called Texas Friendly. And here in the CVB, we're all certified Texas friendly, and there's 2 of us in the office that are certified to certify others as Texas friendly. So
So can you certify me?
Well, you'd have to go through the course, and
Does it cost a lot?
well, it's free.
How long does it take?
A day.
Get out of here. So I challenge you. Will you try to certify me as Texas?
I am only one woman, but I will take on the challenge.
Oh man, that's cool. I'm serious. I need to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, I've got a question about the app. So I know for people like my age, if we love apps, and that's what we do. And if we go to
At my age, we love naps.
and when we go to your app, is there a way for like these events and stuff for like the Conroe Americana Music Festival the past 2 weekends ago now? Can we buy tickets through the app, or will it redirect us to where we can buy tickets?
It will link you through. We do have the functionality that we could add, but because we're part of the city, we don't really take in any money from anything like that. So we don't do ticket sales ourselves, but it will link straight through and direct you to where you can buy tickets.
But here's what's good and bad about that. You guys have the functionality to link through to, say, the Americana Music Festival site, or whatever else we've got coming up here soon. But then that organization or that company needs to go in and give you the information and do the linking. And that's one thing is, look, I'm not going to call anybody in particular out, but as we've talked, and I've seen, and you've never said it in any negative format, but I uncovered by talking to you, there's so many companies or there's individuals that say, oh, I'm going to do it. I mean, even me. I went in there, and when I was part of the Montgomery County Fair Association, I got to promote them. I put, the concerts, and I put information on there, but hindsight, I probably could have done more. And other festivals or other events that people hire me, I can go in there and put that in there. And whatever draw you have may come in, but I've just got to give it to you.
Yeah, I just figured out
so much you can do.
I just figured out our earned media value, and just for a mention on our social media platforms, just from the number of followers and likes that we have, just mentioning an event or a business to pay for that through an advertising agency is the equivalent of $212,000. And that's not with a link, that's not with a photo, that's not with a video, that's just a mention, that's the impressions that we have. We have over 10,000 Facebook followers now, we're right at 2,000 Twitter followers. But Facebook alone, our engagement and our impressions are really where we have the biggest stronghold. But we do regularly tabulate our earned media value to make sure that we're not just mentioning people and then there's nothing to it, but we want to give them a return on their investment.
Well, you guys mentioned a lot about the Americana Music Festival, and I'm sure that was I don't say boost.
No, it was.
It had to have been a boost.
Yeah.
It had to have been a big push for not only people here locally, but other places to come in and go, wow, what is that? What is that? And I know I went back and looked at a lot of it and stuff like that, and some of them had tons of views, and some of them had so-so views. Some of them had tons of reactions. Some of them had so-so. But it's so funny because just because somebody didn't click like, yes, you want them to, but it still plants in the back of the seat.
Yeah.
They saw it. They might take 3 or 4 in a row, and then they're like, hey, wait a minute, what is that? And then they slow down and look at that.
Yep.
So that's awesome. So tell us real quick, how do they find the app? How do they get the app? What do we do?
Well, the app is PLAYINCONROE, and it is available in the iTunes App Store as well as the Google Play Store. You can download it. You can also, if you aren't somebody that wants to use an app and you're comfortable just utilizing it through the website, it is a web-enabled app. So you could go to our website, PLAYINCONROE.com, and click at the very bottom right-hand corner. It says Plan Your Trip. That'll take you straight to our Visit widget, which you can do the exact same thing that other people, the cool kids, are doing on their phones. So yeah, it's up to you. And the best thing is if you make a change on your desktop, the next time you log in on your tablet or your phone, as long as you've logged in with your account, all those changes are going to carry across all of your platforms.
Wow. So any business in Conroe, if you're not sure what this is or what it does or how it can help you or how you can help your community, worst case scenario, give the CVB a call.
Give us a call. We're 100% free, and people always look at us with one eyebrow cocked way up to the heavens because nothing is ever free these days. But we are here. When one of us sparkles, we all shine. And so when you give us great content, when you give us great restaurants, when you give us great plays and destinations and activities and music festivals, that just makes our job that much easier. We get to go and promote that in Texas Monthly and Texas Highways and Southern Living, we get to go out there and brag on you like parents and grandparents. And we like to do nothing better, because then people come in and we can hire bigger staff. And I mean, it all works. But I mean, it takes a village, but we're willing to do our part. But we do have to have that content.
Cool. Sherry, thank you for being here. Sherry Cheney, Conroe Convention Visitors Bureau. Visit Conroe, Texas is the Facebook page. PlayInConroe.com is the website. And Play in Conroe is the app. Thank you so much for being here. Folks, when we come back, 911, get the firefighters ready. We've got 3 women in here. They're all kind of pretty, but I tell you what, they're just crazy because 30-year reunion, it's going down.
Whoop, whoop.
Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate, and we will be right back.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That's Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on the computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. A Lone Star Community Radio, broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
All right, Ezra Charles. Here we go. Hell bent for nowhere on the open road. Yeah, there you go, buddy. All right. You are back with Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate. It's our last half hour. It's Thursday. It's beautiful. Quick moment, just again, right now, the National Police Memorial celebration is going on downtown Conroe. So hats off to all the men and women, and unfortunately, in memory of those that we have lost. So we talked about that earlier, ladies. We talked about it earlier because I'm telling you right now, we're on fire. En fuego. 911, 911. The studios at Lone Star Community Radio are on fire. Okay, so
Smoking.
Sherry Morgan, who was here earlier, she's back with us, but she changed hats. She is back not as the Conroe Convention Bureau, but as part of the planning committee of the 30th reunion, 30th year. 30 years since they graduated high school. Now, they look like it's been 10 years, okay? They're blushing little recent graduates.
Do tell.
However, they're wild. And then I'm gonna let Sherry introduce the other 2 ladies. I know them both, but oh my God, it's wild. Saturday night, Martin's Hall. You know what? I think I'm gonna pay to line up a bunch of chairs across the street at the courthouse, and pay $10 a chair, $10 binoculars, because there's gonna be a party going on downtown.
Well, we've got Teresa Hill to my left.
And to my right,
Yes.
Yes. And then across the table, we've got Kim Burns Perry.
Hello.
she likes to be called. She's like, I'm Scott's wife.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Scott Perry.
Scott
Everybody
Perry.
knows Scott
Everybody
Perry.
knows Scott Perry.
Everybody knows Scott. Guess what? She's fixing to come out on her own, bro. Let me tell you what. You know, that little cold you're going to get Saturday afternoon wasn't an accident. Just saying.
Wow, biological warfare.
God, I hope he
Yeah,
doesn't.
do
I
tell.
hope he doesn't get sick Saturday. He's going to get.
We're
Somebody's
going
going
to
to
feel
feed him some
horrible.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm not going to feel horrible. He's going to think I did it.
That baby turns 48 tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Happy
Scott turns
birthday.
48.
Scott's
Yes.
birthday is tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, happy birthday.
He's such a baby face too. He's so cute.
He's
All right,
I
enough
think
about
so.
Scott.
Let's spend 30
Folks,
minutes
I'm
talking about
serious.
Precious.
No, 30-year reunion, and this is wild. 3 crazy, wild, fun, vibrant young women. So, and Teresa, you know what? You got the fiery red hair. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I am obviously from Montgomery County. I work for myself, Hill McRae Industries, Inc., and I'm a consultant, work all over. So really, this committee has been what I've been doing the last few months, it seems. It's taken up quite a bit of our
Yeah,
time
it's all
on purpose.
consuming.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's me in a nutshell.
Okay.
So.
Wow, she left out all the wild and crazy. I guess we just
Oh,
look at the
okay, well,
the
let's
look
get back
and
to
you
that.
just- you
That's
just
Yeah.
the
said
PG.
Yeah, this is,
version.
yeah,
Okay.
we need to know when we can go, full on. I'll give you more details.
And Kim, you're on.
I'm Kim Burns Perry, and I'm from Montgomery County as well. I work at the 418th District Court with Judge Tracy Gilbert. I'm his court administrator. And we've already established I'm married to Scott Perry, who most know in the city of Conroe.
Because he's lucky.
Oh,
Yeah.
He is.
Aw,
He is. Y'all are a cool couple.
thanks.
I don't care what everybody else says about him.
Yeah. Well, we were high school sweethearts. We started dating our junior year of at Conroe High, so here we are,
What are we doing?
31 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
She
3
did-
kids,
she- 3 kids?
adult children.
Wow.
I say that with a smile on my face.
They've been married 31 years and they got a 32-year-old kid. Go
No,
figure.
we've been married. We didn't get married in high school. We've been married 27 years.
I think it's fair to say Scott's probably taken us all on. He probably has a lot of wives now.
Yeah. Yes. He does answer to
He
many
does.
women.
He does. He does. We've adopted him.
But he keeps
we
it.
love you, but
he keeps it.
yeah,
Sane.
Scott's a good dude.
yeah.
So is Keith Kruger, who's walking by right there. We had to holler out Keith Kruger's name.
Squirrel.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back to what we're here to talk about. Talk about the 30th reunion real quick. Tell us what the activities are and where, and then we're going to talk about 30 years ago.
Fantastic. Well, how about Sherry? We start off with we have a amazing DJ group coming in from Houston, Signature Events. They know how to bring the show. We have the Bar Beauties that are coming in to help regulate us.
Bar Beauties?
Bar Beauties, and they are just that.
TACVBs?
Yeah,
Not
TABC.
TACVB.
Yeah, that too.
TACB.
Yeah, ABC.
I don't think they have anything to do with the Convention of Visitors Bureau, though.
Yeah. So, you know, we're going to light up downtown Conroe. Our goal is
Are we
to-
shutting down the streets?
we are.
We are.
We're shutting down the
Are
streets.
you really?
We're gonna.
In
We're
front
gonna.
of Martin's, we're shutting down Simonton between Main and whatever that other one is.
No, that's fair. I didn't know that.
We are.
Well, trust me, this class needs an
We
entire
do.
street.
Uber, just line up.
Yes.
All you cab
please.
companies, line up. This is your night.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fish in a barrel that night.
Yep.
So we got Bar Beauties. We've got incredible DJ. We're shutting down the street. What else?
Well, the uplighting we obviously have. We're gonna borrow the side of the courthouse as part of our display. So, yeah, we're gonna honor all that are not here with us anymore, unfortunately, and then we're going to celebrate their lives.
Yeah.
So that's really the goal.
It's not just going to a bar and talking and telling lies and stories. This is
Yeah,
cool.
that too.
Well, you will do that. I know.
Yeah, we intend to do that too, but
But it's not just that.
Yeah,
It's not just that.
There's a dance floor, so we're going to be.
yeah,
So what time does it start?
6:30,
6:30
Till?
11:30.
Wow.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
I've heard it said both ways.
I told you, man, that red-haired Teresa, I put her on that side of the table on purpose.
It was important to us, though, to keep everything local and to not just take the easy road and go to the Woodlands Marriott. Not that that's not a fine establishment. They do great events there, but it just didn't really speak to who our class was or those of us that grew up in Montgomery County and have a vested interest and memories in the streets of downtown Conroe, who remember going to Conroe Central Market when it was JCPenney's and doing your back-to-school shopping.
Absolutely.
Or right across the street used to be Nita and Ruth's Beauty Salon, and I had numerous horrible, poorly thought-out permanents. Really, it was tragic. But it was a memory, and I flinched, but it's a memory nonetheless. But and now we're grown people, and we're adults, and we adult in this community that we used to child in. And so we wanted to keep it local, and we wanted to have just a good old-fashioned hangout, street dance kind of feel. So Martin's was the perfect venue for us. It's got that rustic, elegant charm, and we are able to close down the street in front of it and expand out that way. So to date, our ticket sales are at 113, but we're anticipating about 150 people to show up.
That's good. And that's a good size, too. You can still mix and mingle. You can still tell a few lies, and,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
big enough to, not everybody's
As he
going to
points
get...
at me. I don't know if
Teresa and I
I'm-
invented
started.
Post-it notes. Right out of high school, Teresa and I got together and invented Post-it notes.
You
Yeah.
invented Post-it notes.
Well-
I heard that.
Some people think it was Romeo and
3M.
Michelle.
It was, 3M. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But
Oh, well,
it was just
no.
S&T.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No,
I
definitely
told you,
not
folks, you
S&M.
notice one of them's over there kind of quiet. This is a sweet
She's not
innocent
quiet.
one.
This
Yeah,
is deceiving.
Oh, so Saturday night.
Yeah, she's really the ringleader. We just kind of try to get her pearls. Don't let those pearls
Yeah, I
be
know.
deceiving. Yeah. Yeah, she's
She is cosplaying.
So are,
she's our get out of jail pass. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know about, yeah.
Scott's connected,
Don't-
but we don't know if he's that connected.
Hey, you know what?
Him and Philip Dupuy are kind of tight.
I can't see Philip ever doing anything. Or no, wait, not Philip. Wait a minute.
Scott?
Scott. Yes, Philip certainly would never
Yeah,
do anything wrong.
Philip
But
Dupuy
Scott
is
never,
sketch.
ever. Yeah. Yeah.
Philip
Scott
would never do
would.
anything wrong and never get caught.
Well, I can't confirm nor deny that
Good
statement.
answer.
Again, the word was an allegation, but anyway.
It was alleged.
So are you going to be dancing in the streets? Do you have a dance floor out there? Or just you mean you can just hang out? In the
It's a dance off.
Funny
It
you
is a
should
total
mention
dance
that because I apparently was not raised one of the privileged of Conroe, so I could get my groove on in the street right now and just without even closing it down. If there's a catchy enough tune, I'll dance in the street. But I was informed by certain members of political influence on the committee that the street doesn't provide enough traction for what I am anticipating is going to be a Soul Train electric slide entrance
Definitely.
that
Well, you can
Mayor
do a
Pro
soul
Tem
train
Duke
out
Kuhn.
there.
Oh no, there's not enough traction.
Oh, yeah, there is.
For Duke Kuhn.
Whatever. Well, then
No.
he doesn't need to do it.
Well-
Duke, stay home.
So
stay
we've-
home because we love you.
Do we have any
That's what I mean.
paramedics or anything on staff? I think Shane Wilburn, our committee member.
Shane
Thank
Wilburn.
Jesus.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is an EMT, and
So he'll be there.
I'm not convinced that Mr. Kuhn isn't going to throw a hip, but but he'll be doing it on a dance floor.
And worst case scenario, if he throws the hip, we'll put him in a chair and let him watch the rest of y'all do the soul
Well,
train.
no, we'll have it on video and use that to our
Yes.
advantage. I think.
I was
Personally.
told that he had strict media rules that
You
he
know
was going
what?
to talk to the media
we
dude
have
about.
no rules barred. I mean, there's no.
Enter
rules.
at your own risk. It's a public domain.
It is.
Well, so
public.
now Duke's not coming,
Well,
obviously.
But if Duke knows who is doing the media, he also knows that that media person has been explained by Duke about 875,000 times what Duke likes and what Duke doesn't like. So it's not that it's about Duke. It's that Duke's he's a good dude and he just wants to make sure. So Duke, hello, I know you're listening. We all know you're listening.
yeah.
We got you covered, brother.
We
You
do.
happen. The reason we're
Your
picking on you is we
secret's
do
safe.
support you. We do appreciate you, respect you, but we love picking on you. So don't worry. The media dude knows not to mess with you. Now, should he happen to let one picture fall into these three ladies' hands, it may happen.
Just saying, there's iPhones everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the internet is what it is. But yeah, low key, there is going to be a street dance versus dance floor wussy challenge thrown out because I'm going to be leading the street dance. It's going to be like Footloose, and I'm going to be at the front.
God.
And then
now
those
we're
people that
talking.
have to have 64-degree air conditioned dance floor inside dancing, we're going to make fun of you. And
Does the DJ have some songs from Footloose?
Oh, he does. He's got it all.
Yeah.
I have my overalls and tube top ready. I'm just saying, we're going back retro all
I
the
would
way.
do that, but there was not a permit.
All right, folks, it's getting out of hand here. Whew, I need some more water. 911. No, we're going to take a quick little break. Won't be long. We'll be right back. We're going to be talking about the class of 1987 because 87 rocks. Coming up this Saturday, Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate. We will be right back.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Yeah, buddy, got that boogie woogie. Are we going to have music like this Saturday night?
Not like this
Yeah,
because
definitely.
we're not that old. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Get Down. I saw Teresa, her.
Yeah,
I
it was.
like-
This song was on the ARP top 10 list. So
Hey, I just need to know, did you bring your gloves?
my Tiger Paw gloves.
Yes, your Tiger Paw gloves. I mean,
Yes.
these, I've
I
heard
don't
a lot
wanna-
of
I don't
you know,
wanna
your
brag,
moves. I know,
But my two-tone Tiger Paw gloves still fit.
Hey,
We're in high school.
that's
I'm going to be busting it out to some Tiger Boogie, and just don't be hating.
Wow.
They
Oh,
hate me because they ain't me.
I wonder if Swanette's going to drop by.
Oh, I wish she would.
Swanette Smith.
Open invitation.
Open invitation.
Ask for
Swanette.
Sherry.
Ask for Sherry. We need to go on Facebook and say, Swanette, you're invited.
Definitely.
She's pretty wild.
Who you telling?
She's, woo, buddy. Anyway, all right. So who are some of the people on the committee? Let's give some love to some committee people.
The original OG member of the committee is Teresa.
Oh, in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teresa was on all the past reunion committees as well, and she was the first on the block. This is the second committee for this reunion. Let's see, so there's Teresa and myself, and Duke Kuhn, and Melissa Hookie Rod, Stacy McCam Smith, Kim and her husband Scott, Bill Castle Schultz, and Shane Wilburn.
Yeah. Shane in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been planning this?
Oh, goodness.
It's been the better part of a year, just from the very beginning. But we religiously meet at the Corner Pub weekly and discuss nothing but business.
That's right.
And maybe a gin and tonic.
And vodka cranberry. That's, yeah, normally.
And white wine.
Yeah, that too.
Got, take the edge off.
And Scott's just sitting there watching.
No, Jack and water.
Wait, what's the drink across the street that some of them have adopted?
Oh, I
God,
don't
what
know. At the
was
Red
it?
Brick Tavern.
Debbie has some drinks
It's a tasty. It was billed to us as
Life-changing,
life-changing, and I
yeah.
took a sip and still
Yeah.
went home and had to do laundry and dishes. So
Yeah.
But let me add that Sherry keeps us under control because really the rabbit trailing, the fun,
Kind of like what we're doing right now.
and she brings us back. Hones
She
us in.
reels us in.
every party needs a pooper. That's
She's
why we invited
definitely
me.
not a boob. She's
Yeah.
she's really the instigator, but then she reels us in afterwards. So
That's a lot like when we did Cam's Crusaders, the Cam fundraiser. Melanie Shuttle would kind of throw it out there and be the goofball, and then she's like, time out.
Yeah.
Back on track. But she was the funny one, the crazy one.
well.
Okay, so we've only got a couple more minutes. Who are some people that are showing up that you're going to shout out to because you want to tell something or you want to drop a hint about their secrets from 30 years ago?
Oh,
or who's
gosh,
not?
let's think good.
Come on, we got to get some dirt.
Well,
You have to go all
Christina
the way.
Motto
Oh,
from
God, yeah,
K-Star,
definitely. Yeah,
she was one of
Christine's
the
coming.
first tickets sold, so she will be there in
Still looks the same.
Force and in Fuego. Yes.
Still looks exactly the same.
Hair's a little bit shorter. Heather Long, you're talking about Mike Metter. That's her Uncle Mike. So Heather Long will be there, and she is hilarious. She's awesome. I do know some of her secrets, but I will not air them because I'm scared of her.
Who else? Is there anybody that was like insane in Fuego in high school that you're looking at the picture, you're hearing from it, and now they're like, I'm a Catholic priest, or, something like that. Or vice versa.
None that we can really mention on air.
Any certified pole dancers showing up?
I don't know about, again, with the certification, who are you?
Yeah, these rules.
What is
I
this-
don't understand that.
No, I think with Facebook being out there, we all kind of know where everybody is right now. So this party is just to go back and have fun and reminisce and just be together and
Absolutely.
enjoy each other.
Well, in all
So-
seriousness, we have so many people that are in our group that became pastors of churches,
Yes.
and we have so many people that are in our armed forces. We just have an amazing
First
group.
responders,
Absolutely.
teachers, educators, moms, dads.
Yes, that are just have raised great children, and we just have an amazing group.
And we come together as tigers and celebrate those moments. And because we still remember what it was like to walk across that graduation stage and shake the hand of your principal and look out into that sea of your fellow graduates and the friends and families. Because we graduated in Buddy Moorhead Stadium. We didn't have the pavilion.
So did I.
I believe we were the last class
Yeah.
that did that.
How many were in your class? Do you remember?
667 because we're not the devil.
Yeah,
That extra person was Jesus.
Jesus was there. He was in the house.
He needed.
Jesus in the
He
house.
had to be there. We survived it. We
606. That would be so wrong if it was.
no.
And now this year's like right at 750. But see, I'm 1 or 2 years older than y'all. We had over 1,200 in ours.
Get out.
Well, then they probably annexed and built.
Well, then there were more
Yeah.
schools and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was just us
It was
in
a
the
one-room
woodlands.
schoolhouse.
It was us in the
Nathan was-
woodlands at the time.
Well, I just want to go on the record and say initially I think we were discussing the High Lines, but they've since developed because that's really where
the
we're-
High
both
Lines.
Calfee's and the High Lines was really
And River Point was
Oh
a big
gosh,
deal too.
yeah,
Calfee's,
yeah,
I wasn't cool, so I didn't go to Calfee's.
Yeah,
but
well-
I was the High Lines. And
yeah,
You were
road.
cool.
yeah, the road, yeah,
No way
Salt
you weren't
crossing.
cool.
yeah. Well, oh gosh, wait, where Johnny B. Dalton's is at?
Oh, North.
Johnny B. Dalton's.
It was North
Northwoods.
Hills.
North Hills.
It was North Hills. Yeah, we all and
With that
Gibson's,
movie theater?
Gibson's and Piggly Wiggly.
Corn
God,
Dog
we miss those
7.
corn dogs. Man, we
Corn
miss
Dog
those corn
7.
dogs. Yeah.
Any venture capitalist out there that could bring back a corn dog 7
7
to
to
Conroe?
Conroe. Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Bless
lemonade
you.
and a corn dog.
Bless you.
Do you have any kind of sponsors or anybody? Is there anybody in the community that's doing anything for you that we need to give them love while we got it?
Lone Star Radio.
Yeah, Lone Star Internet Radio.
Yeah.
No, I mean we've had some private donations made, and they wish to remain private. But no, I mean we kind of have all come together. We priced the event. It is $75 a ticket. Tickets are available at the door. You don't have to be class of '87 to come. We'd love to party with any of you.
Absolutely.
So anybody that graduated Conroe High School, if
Sure,
they want to come hang out,
absolutely.
You
Yeah,
don't even have to
yeah,
have
absolutely.
graduated. If you just want to come hang out with us because we're fancy. If you have $75,
All right, I might be there.
Awesome.
That sounds
Jay,
like a
the
plan.
intern in
what
the
all do you get for
house.
75?
there is
Pole dances from Jake.
barbecue. Exactly.
Oh, wait.
Jake the intern.
Not certified pole dancer.
Not certain.
I'm working on the
Yeah,
certification.
it's like, man, it's still in force. We're going to have to move it down to the fire department.
A full barbecue dinner by the Ranch Hand Cookers.
That's
They're catering the event. An open bar with beer, wine, and tequila-based margaritas and a signature drink called the Just Submit.
Just submit and
And
with this side, we won't go
dance,
there.
dance, dance.
This sounds like a great party. And this is cool because and I'm going to let you in on a secret. Y'all are going to think I'm an idiot, and I am. I've never been to one of my reunions.
Oh gosh, come to ours. We'll treat it like
I've never
it.
been to one of mine. 1 or 2 years, there definitely was something. I didn't get the message. I didn't hear it, and something was going on. I couldn't go. And then as it got older, I don't know why. I didn't feel the draw.
Oh.
Maybe I wasn't proud of myself or something. I'm throwing just. I don't know why I didn't.
Oh,
I can't tell you why. And then now that I've moved back, now that I've immersed in the community, because I love my community
Sure.
and the people in it, I missed out. But I'm back, but I missed out.
Well,
I
there'll be
really-
another.
Yeah.
There'll be another.
Well, but so I want to help those.
We'll
here
come
now.
help you with yours.
We're glad you do. And not to bring things down and end things on a down note, but I've been working on the in memoriam portion of Saturday's event, and we've lost 32 classmates so
Wow.
far. And you realize that we're not going to get any younger, and we only have as much time left as we have. So you have to make the most of all of that and tell people that you love them and make friends and put yourself out there, because until you make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there, you're not going to reap the rewards of all of that, because there's love out there to be had. But yeah, I encourage anybody that that graduated with us and wants to catch up with us, and for any reason is just going to sit at home out of fear or anxiety. It's not about that. We are all about, as Kim said so eloquently, it's a celebration. We are celebrating the life of those that we've lost, celebrating the life that we have in front of us, and the life that we've been blessed enough to live so far.
All right, folks, we've gone longer than usual because this is fun, and I don't need to have a recap. My recap is, folks, Saturday night, Martins Hall, 6:30 to 11:30. If you graduated 30 years ago, be there. If you know somebody graduated 30 years ago, be there. If you didn't graduate 30 years ago, but you want to come hang out and see some people that you probably know, be there. Thank you, Sherry. Teresa,
Thank you.
you're awesome. Thank you for letting us pick on you. She
Thank
got
you.
fiery red hair. And she's on fire. Kim,
Literally.
thank you so much.
You're very
Yeah,
welcome.
she's hot.
It's a
For
hot
having
flash.
us.
Folks, Montgomery County Lifestyle with Nathan Arrazate. Thank you again for letting me come be part of your community, letting me bring you the community. It's not about me, it's about everybody that's behind me and beside me. So thank you very much. Remember, this is your county, this is your life, so live it with some style.
Thanks for checking out this podcast of Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station. If you enjoyed this recording, make sure to check out our past shows online at irlonestar.com or their respective video or podcast formats on YouTube, Google Play, or iTunes. If you have any questions regarding the show, either it being about sponsorships or questions for the host, contact the station manager at dick@irlonestar.com or call the station at 936 647-3776. This show was recorded in downtown Conroe, Texas at the Lone Star Community Radio Studios, and Lone Star Community Radio reserves all rights to this recording and images.